everybody, it's your boy Big Sale, and today we'll be talking about the new Sony Xav 7000. I switched out from my Harley Davidson stock radio to the new Sony. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to let you know how I feel about it, the goods, the bad, and let you know if this is the radio for you and your Harley Davidson. Stay tuned. We back. So today I want to talk about some of the features on the Sony Xav 7000 that I like and some of the features that I don't like. One thing I will tell you is this, is that after switching out this radio, I realized what Harley Davidson did. They made an excellent product, and more importantly, it's solid. As you can look at this radio and tell, there's no way for water or anything to get into this radio. Everything is tightly sealed. And the way that they manufacture it. I was told that the Sony radio is waterproof, and that's what made me even upgrade to it because of the navigation from Harley Davidson. It sucks. I'm a person that rides a lot. I do anywhere between 30 to 50,000 miles a year, and the navigation is important to me, and some of the other features that the Sony radio offers. So we're going to get into some of those features, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion on should I have kept this or should I stay with this. Did I make a mistake? We will see. But again, shout out to Harley Davidson for making an excellent radio. And I now know that because of the Sony Xav 7000. So, if you're into features, hands down, the Sony is a radio is full of features. It's full of all of your Google Maps, your Waze, whatever all of your Google Play podcast or your Google Play, Apple Play. Even if you don't have Apple Music, you can still download Apple Music on your Android devices. And I love how it looks. As you can see, the installation was done by Chris from Exclusive Sounds. He does all of my installation. He does all my music. He's actually my sponsor for this bike and for me, for FHO. So he does all of my music work. So if you want to know anything about music, contact Chris at Exclusive Sounds, 404-895-0744. Again, Chris from Exclusive Sounds, 404-895-0744. But I just love how everything molds and it looks factory. He has it in there perfect. The way it looks, the way it sets, it's perfect. Now, I'm not a person that's into aftermarket stuff, really, for the most part, when it comes to the Harley Davidson. Because of the warranties and everything that you have to have, there's so many stories that's been told about the warranties, what is and what's not. I'm giving it to you raw and unfact. When you change almost anything on your motorcycle and you put on an upgraded part or an aftermarket part, you void your warranty. Especially if you're out of state somewhere where another dealership has to do the work or something happened and they have to go behind another dealership. Trust me, you get into warranty issues. So I was a little bit skeptical about changing out my radio, but Chris assured me that, hey, Sal, this is the radio that you want. It has everything you need, and give it a shot. So here I am, man. So let's turn it on. One of the things I do love about it is that it responds quickly. Hands down, it responds quickly. The Sony comes right on up, and then you got the for safety. You can hit that. You can either touch it or it'll go off by itself. I like all the icons in the corner up there. I love those things right there, the icons that are in the corner. Hold on, you guys. Let me make sure. Okay, boom. You got all your icons. You got your Bluetooth. You got your music. You got your phone strength, signal strength, battery life on your phone. You got a lot of different things that when it concerning this radio that I do like, and that's one thing I will say. As you can see right here, you got the time, biggest day. You can also change that color background. They have different color backgrounds that you can choose from. But you have the tuner, you have the XFM radio. If you have XFM, you have a Bluetooth audio plug. You have the phone signal. You got this. The beautiful thing about this radio is that it has two USBs that you can plug to them. One of them is strictly for music, and I'll get into that later on. And then one of them is for your phone, music, videos, the whole 9 yards. And I'll get into that too. I'll show you which one is which and how they operate. But that's the beautiful thing about this whole entire radio. You scroll it over right here. You got the USB port 2. You got the rear view camera. And I'm gonna show you what I did with my rear view camera. And then you got your settings. So let's go into settings. When you go into settings, you got your general, which is your language, your demo, daytime, start, beep, rear view camera, etc. Steering controls, factory reset, firmware version, the whole 9 yards. One thing about this phone that I like, one thing about this radio, I'm sorry, let me get this correct. One thing I like about this radio is that it updates automatically. Once you download the Sony app and you plug your phone into the USB that has the proper USB jack, which I believe is USB port 2, if there's an update for the radio, it will come through your phone and it will update. You know, once you plug it into the radio, it will update the radio. Again, I haven't had to deal with an update, but that's what I've been told. That's how simple that it's supposed to work. Plug your phone up, the signal from your phone will let the radio know, hey, there's an update, and it will update the radio. So you got all of these different things right here. That's in your general category. Then your sound category, you got your extra bass, your EQ, subwoofer, the DSQ, which I don't know what that means, but your balance, your fader, and then you got advanced. Then you go to your visual. You got your wallpaper. Remember I told you different color wallpapers. These are all your different color wallpapers that you have, that you can set. I was trying to see if we could do a custom wallpaper. I haven't discovered that yet. Let me go back to my black. I haven't discovered that yet, but if I find out, I'll definitely come back and add that. The illumination level is on, off. I have mine on 4. One of the things I'm gonna tell you right now that is kind of on the bad side is that with this Harley Davidson radio, no matter when the sun hits it, I don't know what they did or how they did it, but you can see the screen in the brightness of the day and especially at night. Well, what I'm noticing with my Sony so far is that whenever it's bright outside, the screen, you cannot see the screen. You have to really kind of try to find an angle to see the screen. I don't know if that's because of the illumination level or whatever, but I'm gonna try to work on that as well as I ride. And again, everything I'm telling you is from doing at least so far about 2,000 miles with the radio already. I just had the radio installed earlier this month, and I've already done about 2,000 miles with the radio. And for me, that's the only way you can really do a hands-on test of the radio. So you see that's your visual, then you got your Bluetooth. Bluetooth connection is on, Bluetooth device info, and Bluetooth reset, okay? And that's basically it. As far as that, like I said, hands down, the radio looks superb. Sitting in my Harley Davidson, which by the way, this is my 2018 Road Glide. I travel all over the world, all over the United States of America. I've been in every state at least 4 to 5 times, except Hawaii, of course, because I haven't been able to get over there. But I've been in every other state within the general United States of America at least 4 to 5 times, from Maine all the way to California. So I ride a lot, and that's most important to me. How durable is the radio? Will it sustain the heat? Will it sustain the rain? Again, they say rainproof. They said that the radio is waterproof. Well, I don't know. Looking at the radio when we was installing it, I don't know if it's waterproof. This is waterproof. There's nothing on here, but it's wrapped completely, and I don't see no way water can get in here, even how they have it sealed at the top. And I guess this is probably the most important part. So the front of this has to be on that level. But I've had it in the rain. I'm gonna talk about that, and we will continue on that. So let's get into the different avenues. Okay, so with this radio, there's a few things that you can do. Like I said, you have the USB port 1. As you can see on the USB port 1, it has a USB stick, it has music, and it has a video icon. With the USB port 1, you can actually play your music from your phone. That USB port 1 is what you use to hook up your Android Auto or your Apple CarPlay. When you plug in your phone with your USB cable, then your icon appears at the top. Either whether it be Apple Play or whether it be Apple Play or whether it be the Android Auto. It goes right there. But also, I'm gonna share this feature with you. Also, if you have a video thumb drive, then this thumb drive, this port right here, this USB port 1, will play that thumb drive. Let me show you. Right now, let me see. I don't want to do too short. That might be too hard for you guys. I'm an oldies cat, so let me see if I can find you some oldies. Let's do, hold on. Let me see something. Where is this? Okay. Hold on, you guys. Okay, let's do this one. This is a DVD, one of my favorite DVDs with all my old school stuff on it that I had made. I'm gonna turn it once in light. So as you can see, boom, I have a USB. My USB is right here. My USB thumb drive. I'm gonna play it as I go, but I just want you to see the quality of the video. This thumb drive was made courtesy of my man Big Money Rob. I will be selling the thumb drives if you want them, the video thumb drives. So hit me up later on for the video thumb drive. But as you can see, the picture quality on them is excellent. And it sounds just as good as if I was playing another music thumb drive or whatever. But my man Rob converted these for me and made them for me. So I want to get it done with the Just play a little bit. My number one goal is to show you the video quality. So with this port 1, if you have a thumb drive that plays MP4 video, you can actually play your video on this screen. And I think that's hot. Harley-Davidson didn't have that. For me, it's hot because when I'm on the road a long time, I wouldn't mind just having it playing while I can glance at it every once in a while. And you know, I just love my old school music. So that's why I had this particular disc done. So like I said, you have all your functions where you can work it. All your buttons work where you can fast forward. You know, you can fast forward. You can, you know, speed it up, do whatever you want to do. You know, I'll go back to normal. You got the different speeds, and you can see that, and then back to regular. So all your buttons work. Let me see. When you go to option, again, these are your different ports that you can play. Bluetooth audio source is off. Boom, 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 boom. Back up. So that goes back to there. Let me see what is this right here. Okay, I guess that takes you to another folder or takes you back to the beginning. Okay. Whatever. So that's that minus. But you got rewind, fast forward, and you got all the music. So I love that part of it. Hands down, I love that. Boom. So that's that. The next thing would be the other port. Now let me show you because I have my other. So I got one of my the USB port 1 is over here to my right. Okay, this is where most likely I tuck my phone away and plug it up over here. As you can see where my phone cord at. So this is my phone cord I have to plug up. Now you cannot run the USB with video and the phone at the same time. You have to choose if you want to run your phone for your Google Play or your Apple. For your Android Auto or your Apple Cartoons, or you want to run your USB thumb drive to watch videos. You can't do both at the same time. It's either or. Now this port over here, what I have is my regular thumb drive. Let me show you that. Go home, go to USB port 2, and this is strictly music on this one. And I like that. I like having that option. With the Harley-Davidson, you didn't have that option. You only had one option, or you know, you had to do whatever. So this is my USB port 2, and this is strictly for music. So I got my old school again. I'm old school. But anyway, so that's that right there on that. And on that same thing, fast forward, rewind. So on this side, I have my USB port 2, where it's just a regular USB. So your favorite USB, you can keep in there. And if you want to do your videos, you can keep over there. Or I'm going to show you guys the Apple CarPlay. I mean, I have Android Auto, so I'll show you how that looks as well. But that's what that is. So for that alone right there, those features make it worth the while, period. Now, again, my number one question is durability. For me, all of those features are fine, but is it durable? Can it stand the terrain? Can it stand the bumps, the bruises? Can it stand the weather, the heat? I'm in extreme heat sometimes, going through the desert, Arizona, Dallas, New Mexico. So can it stand that heat? And also, I've been caught in major rainstorms. Can it stand the rain? So for me, those are what's most important. But let me show you some of the other features. All right, now, also with this radio, you can actually do screen mirroring. Now you have to talk to your installer about that. I'm not gonna give you a secret for that. So for my screen mirroring, I set my phone right here. I turn it sideways. Hold on, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna pull out my cord that I have installed in here. This is my charging cord. But anyway, let me pull out my cord. Okay. And right here, I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is my other USB port. That's my other USB. That's the regular USB. And then this is my screen mirroring cord. Now watch this. When I plug this up right here. So let's just say I'm sitting somewhere. I'm at the function. I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. When we sitting out on our bikes and we talking smack. And I want to play either one of my YouTube videos or play some music from YouTube. Go to home. Hit boom. And it mirrors your phone. Whatever's playing on your phone will now play on your screen. So let me show you. It's a screen mirroring, okay? I'm looking for, what am I looking for? Where is my, let me go to YouTube, okay? As you can see, it mirrors the phone. Of course, I can play one of my videos. Let me go here. Let me go to this one right here, boom. And you see the color, man, it's awesome. You can't beat it. But, you know, that's the screen mirror. But let me show you a video, one of my other videos. Let me go to my playlist. Favorites, it should be in here. Okay, hold on real quick. Where are we at, man? Where my boy at, man? I got all you favorites in here and I ain't got my boy. He should have been at the beginning. All right, let me get other favorites. I'll go to this one right here, okay? So if you got favorite videos that you like I can play these videos. I'm sorry, let me go to, okay, here we go. Go back to here. Oh, here we go. Anyway, that's how you do that, the screen mirroring. So you can mirror from your phone to where, and that's also another option as well. Now, still with that option, I can still do this. Now watch this. So I can go from my screen mirror, which whatever's on your phone, you can, you know, I can do. Matter of fact, I can do FaceTime. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Okay, let me get up out of here. Clear off. So now, like for example, I can go to close off. Let me see. I gotta figure out what that popping noise is. We haven't been able to figure that out. Some people say it's the ground, but me and Chris will get to the bottom of it. But it doesn't affect. So far, it has not affected anything that I'm doing. So, hold on. I'm trying to see. Watch this. I can pull up. Where you at? Where you at now? Facebook. So I can actually pull up my whole Facebook account. You know. And again, this is just some extra shit if I'm sitting out somewhere at a function. You know, hanging out, doing what I, you know, just doing me. I can actually just sit here and on my screen do that. Now, I can still have this. Hold on. I can still do USB port 1, which would be the videos. So all of this is connected at the same time and still running. So, hold on. So you still got your videos that can play. You still got the screen mirror, and I still got port 2 as well. Port 2, which is still the music as well. So, boom. So, I mean, awesome features. Again, for me, it's about durability and it's about strength. Okay, so now you guys want to see the Apple CarPlay. Okay, we're back. I was telling you that one of the options that you have with this radio is your Apple CarPlay. So for example, once you plug in your phone, you have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. In this particular instance, I have Android Auto. Now remember, you can't use your USB video and and Android Auto at the same time. However, you still got your screen mirroring. If I still want to do screen mirroring, I still can do that. I'm using my phone for the thing. I still can do my screen mirroring, and I still got my USB port too. So when you plug up the phone, this will show up, your Android Auto. You go there, boom. You got Waves, Play Music, Spotify, you got your phone, so this is your phone. It gives you all your phone, call history, contacts, the whole 9 yards, your voicemails. So you go to your call history, boom, there it is there. That's all the people that you call, so forth. So you can call them back if you wanted to. Let me show you. Hold on, let me go back. Okay, go back here. So you got your Waves, your phone. You got mine. I got Audible, Castbox, just different things. I got the Diesel Live Wire. You got your podcast app. Also, all my podcast platforms on here, playbooks, news, and you can set your phone to what you want, whatever you want on here. But you got Telegram. I got Waves. Do I have maps on here? I don't know if I got maps. So go to settings. Okay, you gotta do that settings for your phone. But I got TuneIn Radio. So if I want to listen to TuneIn Radio, go to TuneIn. Because it's all based off of whatever apps you have on your phone. So whatever apps you have on your phone. And like I said, it looks great. I mean, for all of this to be function on a motorcycle, hands down, you cannot beat it. And this is actually not the phone that I use for that. The phone that I actually use for that is what I'm recording with. But I just wanted to show you how it all works. Okay, anyway, let me go here. Go to my Play Music. So whatever you have set up on your Play Music, your Google Play Music list. So these are so boom, I go there. And like I said, it shows you the picture. I actually got the little silhouette in the background of it, the picture. And I mean, it's awesome. If these are the things that you're into and you need these things, then again, hands down, you can't beat this radio. Let me go to Waves. You go to Waves. And one of the things we did discover is that this radio requires a microphone. However, my installer said, we're not going to do the microphone because once the microphone short out, it's a possibility that it can short out the radio. So I said, okay, cool. But when we first installed it, we were having an issue with being able to search. Now we fixed that issue, and now when you hit the search bar, you can put in whatever you want to put in while you're riding or whatever. You type in, I'm gonna just put in there, my next trip I'm going to California, so I'm gonna put Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Of course, it's gonna bring up all your contacts first. Los Angeles. Hold on, go back. California. LA, California. And then it says 1,947 miles. I'll be right there. So, and as you see, once it'll calculate your miles for you.
Let's take I-20 west and I-10 west.
Boom, there you go, you're right there. So
in 800 feet, turn left on West Stubbs Road.
Anyway, go here, and it gives you your trip, it gives you everything. You can set, make sure you have this set. But it's an awesome radio, homie, like I said. If you're into all these different little gadgets and whatnot, then you cannot beat it hands down. So that's that. Now remember, like I said, me personally, my biggest blessing is going to be the USB videos, because like I said, when I'm out on the road, I love just having my old school music playing, but now I got a little video to go with it. Or if I need this. Now that's the only drawback, is that I can't do my videos and have the thing. But now, like I said, with that, so with the map showing, like I said, you go here, you pick your playlist. It's still at the bottom right here, telling you your next turn or whatever, and push the play. So now that's playing. So I want to go back to the maps, because you don't really need to be watching that. You want to watch your maps. So with that in the background, with your maps, and then you still got your music playing in the background. So that's awesome on that level right there. But anyway, so that's what it is, man. So far, those are most of the features. Okay, so I just showed you Android Auto, how it all works. Like I said, that works in your USB port 1. Like I said, with your USB port 1, you got an option, either the thumb drive or the phone. And with the phone, that gives you all the features on your phone, all your Android Autos. It gives you your, your Google Play, whatever you want. This gives you the different things of that nature. And it's basically based on whatever you have on your phone. Like I said, Diesel, Livewire. You go Google Maps right here. So you got your Google Maps. And it's just really cool. It's cool. For me, again, I tell you, most important for me is about longevity, durability, and will I be able to be caught in the rain? I don't want a radio that's too sensitive. They say it's waterproof. We'll let you know. We're definitely gonna test it out there. This year we got 3 California trips. I'll be going to California I'm in Atlanta currently. I'll be going from Atlanta to California at least 3 times this year and back. So it definitely will be tested out. But so far so good. You can't beat the look of the radio. You can't beat the features or functions. It has more than what Harley Davidson was offering. Plus the navigation is up to date because it's based off your phone, all your current updates and upgrades. Again, I got the video thumb drive. I got the screen mirroring. The other USB port for my regular music. So if I'm out, let's say I can have my R&B thumb drive over here, or I'll put it like this. Because again, shout out to Big Money Rob. I can have my Big Money Rob thumb drive over here, and my DJ Vegas thumb drive over here, or whatever I want to do, because those are 2 of my favorite thumb drives. DJ Vegas, his thumb drive is the business. Hit me up if you need his information. And Big Money Rob's, his thumb drive. I got exclusive sound thumb drive, Big Money Rob thumb drive. I even got my boy out of Oakland, that ride with the Desperados, his thumb drive. And he's just got a couple of thumb drives that I listen to. But even without the thumb drives, if I wanted to listen to music on my Google Play or my Apple Play Music, which is on my other phone, not on this one, then I got those options as well. So with this radio, you should never be quote unquote bored if if you're taking long trips, because it gives you all the options, different things to listen to. And then, like I said, you can always go to your podcast. My podcast, boom, Big Cell Podcast, FHO Fast Harleys Only, in the building. There I go, boom. Let's go to, let me see, let's see, let me pick a podcast. All right, let's go here, Prospecting for the MC, boom. This is Big Cell's podcast. Sounds good.
So, hey, man, what's happening? It is Wednesday night. Y'all know how your boy get out, man. MC 101 live with my man 2 Guns in the building. Also, I got some special guests in the building. Some beautiful special guests.
Anyway, like I said,
my girl is Diva Kelly. Stand by tonight.
I love how the picture pops up, the background. It's just an awesome thing, man. So that's my take on the new Sony Xav 7000. I love the way it sits. It looks nice. And again, shout out to my man Chris from Exclusive Sounds for making this all happen for me and putting it together. And again, now it's just time to rock. Oh, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but this is a little bit of bragging. History in Motion, we don't have no cables on our handlebars. There's no cables. If y'all know what that means, you know what I mean. If you don't, you know. But no cables. We don't do cables. Anyway, that's what it is, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. This is an honest review. Like I said, some of the tricks that I use to get the screen mirroring, that's my tricks. Some of the other trick for the thumb drive, hit me up for that. And again, man, we're going to ride with it till we can't ride no more. And to Harley Davidson, no diss, no thumbs down. This is an excellent radio. I hope you can take heat from Sony and get all the extra features. And this is an older radio. The newer radios don't even have any of the buttons. The newer radios are basically all touchscreen. Oh, also, if you're wearing gloves, this thing does not work. It needs skin to screen contact. I got thin gloves. Sometimes with the thin gloves it'll work, but it gets frustrating. This thing does not like motorcycle gloves at all. So if you're trying to, you can still work the buttons, the up and down volume, switch songs and stuff like that. But if you're trying to do something on the screen with gloves, it will not work. So that's something else that I noticed, that with the gloves, it's a hard thing to do. And again, volume, it enhances the volume of your system. So whatever system you got on there, this Sony radio will enhance it automatically because it has more power, the whole 9 yards. And it's just hands down, man. It's just cool as shit. It really is. So again, for me, durability, dependability, And will it stand the rain? You know, that's my only concerns. Will it be able to take a beating that I'm gonna give it? Because I'm gonna give it a beating. So, shout out to Sony, excellent product as always. Shout out to my man Chris, excellent installation. We just got to find out what that popping noise is. And shout out to my man Big Money Rob for doing my thumb drive. And just shout out to everybody, you know, that helped put this project together. So it is what it is. This is my motorcycle, History in Motion 2018 Road Glide, with all the history with most of the history of the black bike set on it. It's a beautiful machine. Quantico Harley Davidson, the owner, Ken down there put it together, and we were able to make sure that I got the motorcycle. So hands down, man. Let me tell you something before I go. Shout out to Fast Harley's Only Motorcycle Association. That is us. We ride our motorcycles everywhere. Independent riders that come together as a family, and we function and we ride everywhere. This year we got Sturgis. Like I said, I'll be doing California 3 trips this year. They got Miami. I mean, we're all over the place. So you don't have to be here with me to be a part of it. If you're interested in joining, go to the website, www.fastharleysonly.com, and it'll be on there, all the information you need to figure out how to become a member. But the number one thing is you have to be independent, and you have to promise to ride 8,000 miles a year, which is nothing, trust me. This bike right here, I haven't even had it a year yet. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. Today will make a year that I've had this bike, and I'm at 38,000 miles already. Today actually makes a year. Matter of fact, it's crazy. I did that video on the anniversary. So 38,000 miles this year. We're gonna put at least about another 40, and we're gonna ride out, man. So I'll definitely keep you posted on any ups, downs, the goods, the bads with this radio. All right.